the IRC channel. So the team which sys is on, which is called 3D Max, is currently looking for other top players. So just visit 3dmax.fr or PM our friend Zara here in the channel Special Andrea on QuakeNet for more information. So we are back on Zelnaga. Kevin's control is spawning here as the red Terran in the bottom left location, and we have sYz as the green Protoss. Did I say Protoss? As a green Zerg player in the top right location. I am happy that I'm not too tired anymore. I was literally falling asleep 2 times during this cast already, but now I have my energy back. I'm seeing sYz performing really, really well. I mean, it's already 3 a.m. where Control lives in Russia right now, so can't blame him. But if you're participating in a Craft Cup and you're a good player and it's in your own possibilities to get far in this tournament, you have to expect that you have to play late, because it's not always that. Oh, sYz now showing us 800 APM for just a second. Now he's already at 400, but there were first 2 or 3 seconds we saw him doing 800 APM, just going for torturing his equipment at the fastest possible speed ever. And I am happy that I'm not sleepy anymore. I am full of energy, even though I only slept 3 hours. But those games, especially here in the quarter, in the semi, and now in the finals, were pretty entertaining. We had some interesting base races. We had a 43-minute macro game, Goody against DDE, and now we are in the finals. Sys showing us how it's done with a nice tricky play, especially on the second game on Lost Temple. So now Sys only needs to win one more game. On the other hand, Control needs to win 3 more games to take the whole tournament. And not only the $50 prize pool, but also the, what is it called? Spot in the King of the Month tournament, where it's a prize pool is, I think, $500. And people were asking me when I will be casting something next. So I got quite a busy casting schedule up ahead of me. I'm not sure if I will be casting anything on Saturday. Depends if I will go out or not. But Sunday is my free day. I won't be casting anything there. But Monday I will be casting the Compedo Cup. There are a lot of good players always participating. The price there is €50 and some nice hardware, for example, a power supply unit or a headphone. Yes, that's what the word was I was looking for. It's, of course, everybody can participate in this tournament. Check my Facebook, there you will find the links to the Compedo Cup. Tuesday I most likely will be casting the Craft Cup Lite. On Wednesday, of course, I won't be casting because there's football going on, Germany against Italy. Very important. On Thursday I have a special event. I will be casting a 2v2 tournament, and you can expect to see one of the not only one, two of the best players in Europe in each team playing in this cup, because the price there is 2 headphones, and those 2 headphones cost €100 each. So very, very valuable items, and of course if the items you can win are very valuable, the players will be very good as well. For example, we had Hasu Ops, Dystar, Delphi in the last finals of the Compedo 2v2 Cup. I have quite an experience playing 2v2 myself, so I'm really looking forward to this. And of course next Friday the Craft Cup as well. And if I'm not going out on Saturday, Craft Cup on the US servers, on Wednesday if possible go for SC2. So got quite a lot of stuff to cast. So if you want to know if I will be casting something next, just check out my Twitter, like me on Facebook, so you will get automatically informed if something new is coming up. And 2 more things before I start talking about the game is I will be doing an interview with Beastie Cutie, currently top 10 Terran player in Europe. And this interview will be available in the next 1 or 2 days on my homepage. I will create a thread on Team Liquid as well. So, and of course I will let you know on my Facebook, etc. And another big thing is I've got my own tournament started. It's going to start in about 2.5 weeks. As soon as I got more precise information, guess what, where we'll let you know what's going on. So got quite a lot of stuff planned, so looking forward to do so. And let's take a look about this game, what happened so far. So sYz went with a hatchery relatively fast. He's got the lair finished, he's got the spire en route. Spire is a 1/3 finished. He's going for the baneling's nest right now, so most possible standard build coming up here by sYz. He's got a queen and a spine crawler in the back, so those blue flame hellions won't be that effective. He's got the zerglings here to attack those blue flame hellions as well. And let's take a look at those hellions. 2 in the orange, 1 in the red already. So those hellions, even though they were able to kill all those 10-12 zerglings, they will not be able to kill any drones at all. So good defense here by sYz. Interesting spine crawler placement, but a very effective spine crawler placement by him. So we see as soon as those zerglings were out, he continued to build more drones. Currently supply blocked, not anymore, because in 3 seconds more overloads are popping out. So let's take a look what Control is doing. We saw the blue flame hellion is finished for him in the upgrade. He's got the typical TVZ building lineup a Terran player can do on 2 bases, which is 1 factory with a reactor, which will soon be swapped with a starport here. He's got 3 barracks, 1 barracks with a tech lab for the upgrades, of course, like the stim pack, like the concussive shell, like the combat shield, and he's got 2 more barracks with a reactor each, so he will be able to get out a lot of marines. Now he's going for the engineering bay, not only to provide the missile turrets against the mutas, but also to, of course, to provide the upgrades for the marines. Of course, a marine does with the upgrade 16.6 damage more with each upgrade, and you can add another 50% there if the marine is actually stimmed, because the stim is increasing the attack and movement speed by 50%, and this is of course quite a lot. So mutas were out by sYz trying to do some damage. No, not just yet. Taking out the destructible rocks here. Of course, the faster you're able to take out the rocks, the better, the faster you have your expansion up and running. And where's the drone? Yes, here it is. So going for the low ground expansion right away. So what is Control doing now? He is building more missile turrets, 1 missile turret here, 1 missile turret there, and the 3rd missile turret everywhere. I'm not agreeing with this missile turret placement. I would just like 1 missile turret at this location, 1 missile turret at this location, and they should be completely fine, because now this area here at his natural expansion is absolutely exposed to possible muta harass, assuming, for example, the marines are out of position like they are now. And now marines just stimmed for the reason that they want to take down this hatchery. Hatchery will just get cancelled, but Control's got 4 medivacs already, and with his 4 medivacs shouldn't be a big deal to heal all those units. There we see a cancel. sYz is even moving back with his drone. He was stopping there for a second. Of course, stopping there for a second costs you drones. Now the marauders are stimming, are moving in, and sYz still has quite a lot of bandits. Those bandits following the marines, and they killed the most of the marines, and now all those mutalisks, and it's already 50 mutalisks, and 50 mutalisks, so many mutalisks, that we just take out the complete rest of the forces. So Control not looking good, and sYz might even be able to take this in a best of 3, in a best of 5 3-0. And this is, I mean, he really impressed me, at least in those 3 games. I mean, earlier I was talking about sYz playing solid, playing aggressive, having a good early and mid game, but not the best late game. But he was just doing so many effective things, and we already could see AGG, and indeed we see AGG, and sYz taking the Craft Cup number 29, winning against Control 3-0, and he should be happy, and he is very happy right now. I can absolutely predict this, because every time he wins a tournament, it doesn't matter if it's the biggest tournament in the world or just a small tournament, he is really happy. And so congratulations to sYz, doing good show, showing us how it's done with good muta bailing. Zergling Control is about Control not doing the best job at controlling his own marines, and I think the decisions of when he moved out to attack were not the best at all. This decision by Control to move out here at the low ground to check, okay, force a cancel on the Satchery, no big deal, very good, executed, very well done. But because of the fact that he does not have any siege tank, it's only Marine, Marauders, and some Hellions in addition to the Medivacs, he just did not have enough stuff. So because of sYz having enough stuff, he just was able to force all those Marines to run away. And because of that, the remaining Mutalisks were able to pick up one Marauder after another, and as soon as all those Marauders were gone, the Queens, etc., and the Spine Crawlers didn't have to fear anything. And as Controller was moving back, he just left one or two Marines behind, then here one or two Marines, and then he had this small blob of Marines, but there's still sYz having about 14, 15, 16 Banelings was just too much to handle for him. Control did not have enough, and this really reminds me of the first game on Jungle Basin, where Control was moving out 3 times, and 3 times his army got crushed by sYz and Banelings and Mutas and Zerglings, and Control did not learn from his mistakes. He decided to move out anyway. He did not adjust his army composition. He just did not adjust his build order, and that's why sYz was able to read him. He was able to punish him, and that's why he won against Control 3-0 and won the final. So congratulations to him. And yeah, that's about it for the Craft Cup tonight. So